That's an excellent goal. Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. Drop of the shoulder, and the finish is clinical. It just makes it look easy. He really does surprise anybody here, not least the keeper.
Hello lads, welcome back to the channel. My name's Lad for Set Play Gaming. This is a FIFA 23 Stevenage career mode. It's the Road to Glory with Aidy Boothroyd. It's Season 2, Episode 39. And welcome back to the channel. If you are enjoying this series and you want to support me, please consider doing so by subscribing. In today's episode, we have a game against Northampton Town in the Carabao Cup. Hopefully we can get through to the next round. And then we play Plymouth Argyle in the league. Now, before we get to those games, we have a little bit of business. Preston North End have agreed to pay the release clause on Max Clark, the left wing back, for £1.4 million. We're not going to stand in the way of him because he's been a great guy for us. And obviously, realistically, if this did happen, Stevenage would just allow the guy to leave for that kind of money. So we have to sort of cope with what we've got just for the meantime. We are looking at options. Cameron Borthwick-Jackson, released by Burton Albion. He's available on the free agents. And obviously, in the meantime, while we're scouting these players, we have Jacob Slater on loan from Preston, as well as Murdoch, the youth academy prospect. So, in the meantime, while we're waiting for those to come back, an older alternative option, Shane Ferguson from Northern Ireland, has the early crosser trait. Let me know out of those two who you think we should sign. We get on with today's games, see how we get on. Alright, Assistant Manager Alex Ravel compiled this opposition report against Northampton Town in the Carabao Cup, and the manager is John Brady. His preferred formation is 4-2-3-1, and he likes to defend using press on heavy touch. It's a very good offensive team, and these balanced attacks, so their attacks will be varied. Their key player is Sam Hoskins, and this guy can play on the left, on the right, he can play through the middle. I'm pretty sure he could probably play up front as well. So you have to keep an eye on him. At the moment, they've got him playing out on the left, which means the right back, Kane Smith, is going to be in for an afternoon of surprises and trickery. We have to our best to overcome Sam Hoskins and Northampton Town. Okay, so we're going to get today's game underway, and it's an evening game as we take on Northampton Town in the Carabao Cup. This is not going to be an easy game. I know that they are in League 2, but they have very good players, as we saw from the opposition report. As always, you can pause the video there on that lineup selection just to see who's actually playing for us. Taylor gets us underway as he wins the ball there in midfield into Amu, pauses and waits for support, checks away from his marker, and now it's Danny Rose, goes wide to Slater, Slater into the box, it's Amu, yes, what a start, David Amu, the veteran striker, it's a great finish, Slater with a lovely cross into the box, chested down, and it's a great finish. Oh, I'm not so sure about that goalkeeping though. Burge definitely could have done better here. Does he wrong foot the goalkeeper? Does the goalkeeper think he's going left and he goes near post? Either way, Burge just kind of falls down in his standing base. Sowerby, long shot, blocked. Northampton applying the pressure. Ribera into Hoskins. That's blocked, and Pinnock runs through his man. Out comes Cartwright, and Faulkner can get it away. A little bit of a panicky defence there, but Faulkner does really well. Fox, as Northampton look to try and tie the game up. They need an equaliser. Here's Sowerby. Oh, and a good save from Cartwright there, the standing goalkeeper. Signed from Hull City, the backup goalkeeper did a great job. And intercepted it. Into Magloire. Intercepted. Here's Guthrie. Pressured by Amu. He's going to give it away to Johnson. And that's a lovely pass over the top. And here's Danny Rose. Danny Rose into the box. Danny Rose. Yes! It's 2. And somewhat the old guard, the veteran guard, Amu and Rose, who did so well together last year, doing brilliantly here in the Carabao Cup. A goal each for Rose. Taylor's fouled there in midfield by Pinnock, but the referee doesn't think so, so play will go on. It's Fox into Pinnock, and now Pinnock, lovely pass through to Ribera. Danger here. It's pulled back. Oh, and a pair's shot is pushed away, and a wonderful stop by Harvey Cartwright. Crossed into the box. Pinnock. Oh, and it's 2-1. Well, I did say they have dangerous players. Pinnock's definitely one of them. Ribera, another. They definitely have the players to hurt you. And they prove it here from this corner. Lovely corner routine. Pinnock, I think, gets ahead of Slater. Lovely jump. And Cartwright just can't get there on that occasion. Here's a pair. Oh, what a turn that is. He's gone right by Hawkins. And he slides in Pinnock. Great chance and out slides Cartwright. It's a wonderful stop. It should be 2-2. Nodded down by Taylor, and finally Slater gets it clear. 2-1 at half-time. It is by no means over. We are definitely in a match here after Northampton equalised. Taylor, and he finds Reed. Wonderful shot chance. Oh, and Burge redeems himself at the front post, tipping it over. Pinnock. That's a delightful pass to Louis Appert. Slides Faulkner, and luckily there he had a gumbo ahead of him. Otherwise that might have been a red. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, he didn't touch the ball. Definitely a foul. And they're going to try a shot here. No, he's going to lay it off, and Rose is there to take it. He loses it right away. And Hoskins. We knew about this guy, Sam Hoskins. And this is really poor defending. Simply because I actually read the pass was on here. Rose comes across. He just doesn't... Yeah, it's like a little ballerina foot that he puts in there, Danny Rose. He has to do better there. And then Hoskins with that wonderful finish inside the post. It's 2-2. An hour played. Gomez, lovely pass through. It's Ribera. Oh, it should have been 3 for Northampton. David Ribera actually skimmed off the outside of his foot. Pulled back. Hawkins. Hawkins takes the ball on. He's got McGlaw. He takes on McGlaw. Cuts back. Goes for the shot. Oh, and he's taken down. And the fans are asking for a penalty here. They think it should be a penalty. The referee says no. It's a long ball. Hawkins is going to win that. There's no way anyone else was going to win that. Rose into Hawkins. Hawkins and McLaw stayed down. It's a through ball. It's Johnson with a chance in the box. And tipped over by Burge. It's a good save. Hawkins showing his presence there. And it's a corner. Swung in. Headed down. And there's Rose. It's 3-2. Having conceded from 2 set pieces, we have possibly scored the winner here from a set piece ourselves. It's a great delivery in. And a corner routine. It's sent in. And it's Piergiani into the 6-yard box. Comes down and Rose volleys it in. That is full time. It's a 3-2 win over Northampton. We're through to round 2 of the Carabao Cup. Post your comments below. Let me know what you think. We're moving on to our league match against Plymouth Argyle. Alright, so just while we're waiting for the next game to load up, we're going to take a look at the round 1 Carabao Cup. You can see the results on the screen. No real surprises there. They see that Sheffield Wednesday are out. They got eliminated by Southampton. Derby beat Blackburn 2-0. That's a bit of a surprise. Carlisle won on penalties 4-3. Hartlepool are out to Gillingham 3-2. Bournemouth beat Crawley. Exeter and Oxford ended up 2-2. Exeter won on pens. Norwich and Bradford. Norwich win on pens. Portsmouth 1, Newport 2. That's a surprise. Cardiff 3, Walsall 2. Luton 2, Cheltenham 1. Our rivals are 3. Bolton 2, Burton 1. Swansea 2, Hull City 2. Boro 2, Sutton United 0. And Grimsby defeated by Millwall. Alright, so ahead of our league match against Plymouth Argyle, assistant manager Alex Ravel has compiled the opposition report. We can see the manager as Stephen Schumacher. His preferred formation is 5-2-3, and this is how they line up. This team likes to defend using balanced defending and good offensively. They rely crosses from the wide position. The captain is Joe Edwards, who's the right wing back, and the key player is Ronaldo Sanchez. Now, we don't have any highlights of him. I believe they signed him from Petrolas. I could be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. Very good athletically, but what we can see from the scout report, he is good in all aspects of his game. Not a natural shooter, but he definitely can create and he can run for days. I have to keep an eye on this guy. He might even switch flanks as well. Alright, so we're taking on Plymouth Argyle. As always, you can pause the video here to see the lineups. The big omission here is Clark is missing at left wing back. Slater's come in, he's on loan from Preston North End. As we get to today's game, hopefully we can grab a win. Having already secured 4 points from the win against Exeter and the draw against Bolton, we're hoping to add more to our points total today. Gumbo there knocks Hardy down and a through ball to Houghton, and it's blocked early on. Houghton was into the box. A good tackle from Sweeney. As Sanchez just goes by O'Neill like he's not there. Sanchez, it's a lovely ball to the captain, and Edwards on the overlap. Can he get the cross in? He's going to pull it back. Here's Sanchez. Oh, and a good save. We already know about Ronaldo Sanchez. He was there in the highlight in the report. He's going to go short, Sanchez. And he's going to play it short to Mayer. They're looking to try and get this opening here through the centre. Mayer into Scar. Into Hardy. And it's a low shot. And Chapman, I think, had his post covered there. We'll see in the replay. You can see Hardy's actually just trying to curl that into the post. Yeah, it takes a little bit of a bobble. I don't think Chapman touched it. Corner swung in. Nodded down. Nichols. Piergianni drops his shoulder. Piergianni! Oh, and it's a good save. The centre-back there with a fantastic effort at goal, the captain. Corner again. Swung in. Not cleared away. Oh, and cleared off the line. I think that was Dan Sweeney who scored the other week. And he almost scored again there. Here we can see the goal decision system. I don't think it's necessarily needed, but it's good to see. It was Sweeney's volley. And it's cleared on the line there. Yeah, easy to see. Here's Hardy. And he's up against Piergianni. He's got runners to the left and to the right. Plymouth looking dangerous. It's Mayer into the box. Ooh. We're looking a bit shaky defensively here. And Plymouth have got some fantastic players. We have had some of the midfield, but they've just been able to penetrate us. Wildin, step over and gets by his man. Back to Gilby with the shot. Oh, and a good save. Pushed away. Not cleared properly. Knocked down by Nichols. Gotts. Yes, come on. It's somewhat against the run of play. Robbie Gotts has scored here. It's another goal for the attacking midfielder. In the right place, the right time. And Nichols with the presence of mind after a poor clearance. Really poor clearance. Nichols, that's a great setup from him. As he nods the ball down. And then Robbie Gotts with a beautiful finish into the bottom corner. And at half time we go in a goal up. Somewhat fortuitously after Plymouth have had most of the ball. Crossed in. Seager. Back to Seager. Into Houghton. Good save. Oh, and he's going to get the rebound. It's 1-1. Jordan Houghton. He's been making those runs from midfield. And nobody, Piergianni fell asleep there. Chapman does well on the first save, but just couldn't stop the second. O'Neill caught on the ball. Hardy, well worn. And then ran off the ball again. Plymouth with the pressure. Palocevic. Into Sanchez. Into Hardy. Oh, he's turned away from a gumbo. Danger here. Oh, in slides. He's missed it. Oh, and a miss kick by Sanchez. And it's been put in by Palocevic. And while we had some fortune of our own, there is some fortune about the way they scored that goal. As the ball, it's actually a cut back. Ronaldo snatches at it, completely miskicks it. I'm sure that's a shot, not a pass. And then wonderful control by Palocevic. And he finds the bottom corner there as Chapman comes out. Disappointing there for Aidy Boothroyd as we go 2-1 down. We have to do better defensively. 5 minutes left. Seager's putting pressure on O'Neill. And he's won the ball again. Into Seager as he wins it back to Sanchez. Back to Seager. Oh, intercepted, but he runs right through him. Hardy. Good block by Agumbo, who loses out to Hardy. And here's Sanchez. Palucevic. Into the box. Palucevic. Oh, and he tried to dink that into the top corner. He's looked good since he came on, Palucevic. Here he is. Oh, and he drops the ball past Piergianni into the box. Palucevic. Hardy. And a good save from Chapman. Good save. Been a hard game. And we go down here, 2-1 at home. Let me know in the comments what you think of the result. Alright, so after the 2-1 defeat to Plymouth Argyle, we'll leave you these results from League 1, Week 3. Lincoln with a 2-1 win over Exeter. Derby lost at home to Bolton 1-0. Wigan lost at home to Ipswich 1-0. And Wimbledon and Burton drew 1-1. Stockport defeated Shrewsbury 2-1. Crewe beat Wickham 2-1. Port Vale 3, Charlton 2, MK Dons 1, Peterborough 1, Accrington 0, Oxford 0, and then the day after that, Forest Green lost 3-1 to Rotherham, Fleetwood Town 1, Cardiff 4, Callum Robinson with all 4 goals for Cardiff. He's absolutely flying right now. Alright guys, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed watching. And we've just got 2 games coming up on Friday. I'll be back then as we take on Ipswich Town and Burton Albion in the league, and also find out some reports back from the scout for our new left wing back, and maybe our opponent in the Carabao Cup Round 2 will be revealed. I'll see you guys on Friday. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming. See you guys soon.